I swear, this week I've been living like a phone on 1% battery.
A phone charges back up. As for you, even a charger won't help.
Thanks for those highly uplifting and compassionate words.
Don't mention it. Friends are supposed to crush each other's hopes at the right moment.
Sometimes I think life has a personal vendetta against me.
No need to wonder. It's obvious. Every morning I open my eyes, I see life standing at the foot of my bed, smirking.
Exactly. The moment I wake up, a pile of deadlines is already staring at me like debt collectors.
My side is even worse. I have so much homework that the moment my laptop turns on, you can hear the cooling fan sighing on my behalf.
I don't get why teachers always say, "This will only take 15 minutes." Meanwhile, I sit there for 2 hours and haven't even written down my name.
The best one is still, this part is very easy. Hearing that feels like a direct insult to my IQ.
Studying math this week felt like trying to crack a national security code.
The formulas are as long as a scroll. Just reading them leaves you breathless.
But honestly, the smart kids in our class are on another level.
The teacher barely finishes writing the problem, and they're already like, I've got the answer.
While I've only managed to write down the date.
And I'm still rummaging through my backpack trying to find where my pen went.
Yesterday, I decided to turn my life around. I searched online for secrets to studying effectively.
And? Learn anything useful?
I spent 3 hours watching those videos.
Sounds about right.
The result is I only remember one piece of advice. Stay away from distracting devices.
While your phone was still glued to your hand.
Yep, I was scrolling while eating snacks, promising myself I'd turn a new leaf on Monday.
Which Monday would that be?
I don't know yet, but definitely not this coming Monday.
I really admire your well-structured approach to procrastination.
But seriously, adults are so strange.
How so?
When we were kids, everyone said, "Study hard, life gets so much better when you're older." Now, every college student I meet tells me, "Sleep while you still can."
Clearly, we fell for a massive scam when we were kids.
Exactly. Now my only dream is to get a deep, undisturbed sleep.
Same here. If I just get enough sleep, I'll naturally become as peaceful as a saint.
But when you're sleep deprived, everyone you look at makes you want to start a fight.
This morning I was so sleep deprived that when I accidentally opened my front camera, I jumped, thinking an intruder had broken in.
At least you jumped. I looked in the mirror and thought I'd just returned from battle absolutely wrecked.
With dark circles under your eyes like you've survived a dozen historical crises.
It's strange, though. After exhausting myself studying all day, I lie down at night and can't remember a single thing.
Of course you do. You learned endurance.
Sounds harsh, but it's true.
I don't think going to school is just about absorbing knowledge.
Then what is it for? Survival skills?
Exactly. Like the skill of staying up until 2 a.m. rushing deadlines, yet looking perfectly innocent the next morning.
Or the skill of staring straight into the teacher's eyes, nodding repeatedly while your mind is completely blank.
Or reading a page 5 times while your brain firmly refuses to register a single word.
Do you ever get that feeling where you read the next line and immediately forget what the previous line was about?
Definitely. Sometimes I even forget what subject the book I'm holding is for.
The climax was yesterday when I walked into the bathroom holding my calculator.
That's normal. I once put the TV remote in the fridge and searched the whole house for it.
We are definitely showing signs of losing our minds.
Not at all. It's called the side effects of highly productive studying.
Sounds fancy when you put it that way, but I hate those kids who constantly complain, "I haven't studied anything, I'm going to fail."
Only to breeze through the exam and get straight A's?
Yes! Meanwhile, I stay up all night studying like I'm trying to get into NASA, only to get a grade that looks like winter temperatures.
Well, life isn't a dream.
That's why I've concluded that hard work doesn't necessarily correlate with happiness.
Wow, getting philosophical today, are we?
It's because I just got my test score back yesterday, so my soul suddenly gained some depth.
I get it. Failure truly creates philosophers.
Do you know what the scariest thing is every night?
What?
Our class group chat.
Oh, please. Around 11 p.m., Someone always pops up and asks, "Hey guys, do we have any tests tomorrow?"
And then everyone panics like they're preparing for the apocalypse.
Then some kind soul sends in an 80-page study guide.
Just looking at that file makes my blood pressure drop.
There's this paradox. During the day, I'm incredibly lazy.
But as soon as night falls, you're full of passion and want to change your destiny, right?
Exactly. Around 1 a.m., I feel like I'm fully capable of conquering the universe.
By 2 a.m., you're watching a productive day in the life of a valedictorian for motivation.
By 3 a.m., you lie there full of regret and stress, wondering why you can't be like them.
And the result is you step out into the street at 6 a.m., wandering around like a zombie foraging for food.
A painful, endless loop.
But, oh well, when we look back after graduation, we'll probably find it funny.
Definitely, because we won't be tortured by all this homework anymore.
Just thinking about that makes me want to cry tears of joy.
But then again,
What?
if we had a whole week off, I'd probably miss school.
Me too. If I didn't come to class to talk nonsense with you guys, I'd die of boredom.
Plus, without your complaining, this coffee shop would feel missing its signature background noise.
Oh, look who's being sentimental today.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm just afraid too much silence will make me fall asleep.
You're so annoying.
But anyway, we'll get through it somehow.
Wow, what got you so suddenly optimistic out of nowhere?
Well, if we aren't optimistic, what else can we do? Sit and cry?
That makes sense.
Anyway, finish your drink so we can go back to fighting life's battles.
You make it sound like we're heading to war.
We basically are. Any student surviving exams these days deserves a medal.
Let me ask you something serious.
Hearing that hesitant voice, I know there's some love drama coming.
In your opinion, if someone takes 4 hours to reply, is it because they're really busy or they just don't like you?
It depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on how attractive they are, so you can keep making up excuses to lie to yourself.
Don't be so mean.
Just speaking from the painful experience of someone who's been there.
I swear, dating at our age is so exhausting.
Really? Just the day before yesterday, I saw you posting a story with lofi music and the caption "Love is magical."
Well, that's because my crush accidentally liked my story that day.
Ah, so your emotional state is run entirely by the Instagram algorithm.
You don't understand. Getting a like on your story from your crush is like winning a mini lottery.
And from that single like, you automatically planned out a future for the two of you, right?
Honestly, I've already thought of names for our kids.
You're getting way ahead of yourself.
I'm just a deeply sentimental and emotional person.
No, that's just living off of your active imagination.
It's funny though, when you're single and happy, your mind is so peaceful and calm.
True.
But once you have a crush, you suddenly become a psychoanalyst and behavior decoder.
Like, why did they use a period at the end of their text? Why was the reply so short? Why have they been online all morning but didn't reply?
Exactly. I even overanalyze every single emoji.
I remember you once spent half an hour analyzing a haha.
Because obviously, ha 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 or lol all have completely different souls and messages.
No, it's just your overloaded brain overthinking things.
What do you know about the art of reading relationship signals?
I just know that normal people don't write an entire essay based on a blunt okay.
But they wrote "okay" with extra S.
Ah, so 3 extra ES means you can start looking for a wedding dress now.
At least the extra S sound a bit warmer and friendlier.
I think you're just in love with the version of them you created in your head.
But sometimes they just need to text a simple, "Have you eaten?"
And then?
And that's enough to keep me happy and energized for the rest of the day.
Your bar for happiness is alarmingly low.
It's not. I've just been single for so long that I'm a bit sensitive.
That sounds so sad. Let me put on some sad music to match the mood.
But my crush is also really hard to read.
Well, the people we like always seem mysterious and complicated.
Some days they text things as sweet as honey.
And the next day, They're suddenly as cold as a teacher calling you up for an unannounced pop quiz, right?
Exactly. How do you know so much?
It's a classic trick used by serial flirts.
I absolutely hate that kind of half-hearted hope,
Acting all caring, treating you like you're special.
only to find out they treat a dozen other people the exact same way.
Exactly. You thought you got the exclusive package, but turns out it was a school-wide promotion.
Hey, did you really have to hit me right where it hurts?
Only the truth will wake you up.
But I do have self-respect. Once, I was determined to completely forget about them.
Based on your tone, I can tell that mission failed miserably.
I unfollowed them, turned off story notifications, and deleted all the screenshots of our chats.
And how long did that last?
By that night, I quietly logged into my alt account to view their story.
You are hopeless.
Because my heart is just too weak.
No, that means your willpower is paper thin.
But seriously, have you ever liked someone for real?
Of course. I'm human, after all.
And how did that turn out?
I ended up being crowned as the national best friend.
Oh, the pain of the bro zone.
Yeah. I'd text them good night with a red heart emoji, and they'd reply, "Thanks, bro."
That must have pierced right through your heart.
The climax was when I even played the role of their relationship advisor.
And then, after spending so much time together, they started liking you, right?
Not at all. They asked me for advice on how to win over another guy.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
What hurts more is that I still analyzed everything and gave them the best advice.
Typical relationship guru who is perpetually single.
That's the fate of those who stand in the shadows.
I feel like our love lives right now are just like math.
Why? Because it's complicated and confusing?
No, because even if you study the formulas thoroughly, you can still completely mess up the exam.
Wow, that is surprisingly deep today.
Well, I just got left on red, so I'm suddenly realizing a lot of life truths.
But it's true. Once feelings are involved, our behavior gets so weird.
Give me an example.
Normally, when texting others, you type away without thinking.
True.
But when texting your crush, you write a sentence and reread it 14 times before hitting send.
Then you keep deleting, rewriting, and overthinking everything.
You see the typing status for a long time, and then it suddenly disappears.
Finally, after a massive mental battle, you just send, yeah.
While in your head, you've already directed a whole romantic drama series.
I even track when they are online, so I can jump online at the same time.
I usually post random, subtle stories hoping they'll view them.
And then check the viewer list every 5 minutes.
Often my crush hasn't even looked at it, yet I've already watched my own story 20 times.
Love really blinds people and makes them lose all dignity.
Especially this kind of one-sided, unrequited love.
But do you know what the most hurtful part is?
What?
We worry and pay attention to the smallest details about them.
While they don't even notice, you just got a dorky haircut.
Exactly. Why is it so brutal?
Hey, calm down. Don't start tearing up in a crowded coffee shop.
Who's tearing up? The steam from my hot coffee just got in my eyes.
You're drinking iced coffee loaded with ice cubes. Where's the steam coming from?
Keep quiet, Alex. No one's asking you to speak.
But seriously, I see you still have a lot of hope. Why not just confess and get it over with?
I'm scared.
Scared of rejection?
Not exactly.
Then what?
I'm scared they'll reply too fast. Like, right after I confess, before I can even prepare myself, I get shut down instantly. I'd rather stay in this gray area so I can keep hoping.
Good Lord, your logic is truly one of a kind.
I'm serious.
Love really has the power to turn the most sensible people completely foolish.
But still, having someone to like is a fun experience, isn't it?
Yeah, at least when you wake up in the morning, there's a name that pops into your head first.
Even though they make me feel depressed half the time.
Better to have your heart skip a beat out of confusion than to live a flat, boring life.
Hey, you suddenly sound like a romantic K-drama lead.
I'm trying to rebuild my image as someone elegant and deep.
Cut the act. You've tried to grab a boba with your straw and missed 3 times in a row.
That's because I was busy contemplating the philosophy of love.
No, that is purely because your straw-using skills are terrible.
Anyway, no matter how complicated and hopeless our love lives are,
Then what?
at least we still have good coffee to drink.
And someone who is free enough to sit here and listen to me babble all morning.
True, sometimes finding someone willing to listen to you talk nonsense for 2 hours is better than finding a crush.
Hey, that's actually good. I need to write that down for my next caption.
If you post it, remember to credit the source, Alex, the philosopher of love.
Don't worry, I'll caption it. A quote drawn from the experience of a veteran in the bro zone.